No one is coming. Yes, no one is coming to save you. And that's where the power begins. No one is coming to save you. Not a mentor, not a relationship, not a job, not society, not a lucky breakthrough that magically swoops in and fixes everything that's going on with your life overnight. And before you let that thought make you spiral into despair and out of control, pause and breathe, because what I'm about to tell you next might just be the most liberating truth you've ever heard for a long time. The fact that no one is coming to save you, that is the best news you've ever received in your entire life. Why? Because if no one is coming to save you, guess what? Then no one can stop you from saving yourself. You don't have to wait for someone to believe in you. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to hope that someone sees your worth anymore. You don't have to sit around waiting for a chance, a sign, or a green light to go. The life you want, the life that is meant for you, is already in your hands. And it always has been in your hands. And the only question that's left, the one that really matters more than anything else, is this: what are you going to do with that power you've been holding all along? Hey ladies, welcome back to Redefine Her World, the space where we're women rise, heal, and grow, and redefine their world with truth, power, and grace. I'm so happy to have you here. Now let's talk about the truth most people try to avoid. Why have we been conditioned to wait for a savior? It starts from long back. From the moment we was young, society trains us to believe that help is coming. We're told to be patient. We've worked hard and someone's going to see you, someone's going to notice you and give you the rewards. Good things come to those who are waiting. If you're following the rules, everything will work out. And it didn't stop there. We grew up with them fairy tales, the one that programmed us a long time ago, before we even understood the world. Stories where the princess was always trapped in the tower, in the forest, under a spell, helpless, waiting for someone else to save her. It could be Snow White needed a prince to awaken her. Rapunzel needed a man to climb her hair and free her. Cinderella needed someone to discover her worth. The message was loud, subtle, but loud. You can't save yourself. Someone else is coming. Someone else will do it for you. And life starts when someone chooses you. Without realizing it, you've carried that belief into adulthood. We've waited for love to rescue us. We've waited for a boss to validate us and choose us and give us that promotion. We've waited for a mentor to guide us. We've waited for society to reward us. We've waited for anyone to pick us, choose us, lift us, fix us, save us. But those were stories. Beautiful, magical ones, comforting stories, but not reality. And now you're rewriting the script. Now you're realizing you were never the princess waiting. You was always the queen. You could build your own kingdom, your own tower. You've been fed this story that it will stay in line. Keep quiet. Sacrifice enough. Someone, a partner, a boss, a leader, a mentor will come along and save us. They see how much we've endured, how much we've given, and they'll make it right. But that's not reality. Look around you. You're living in the evidence. The women you admire, the ones that are living the life you wanted, didn't get rescued. They rescued themselves. They saved themselves. They stopped waiting. They stopped delaying. They stopped hoping for someone else to choose them. They chose themselves first. And that is exactly what you've been called to do. Choose yourself first. Stop waiting. Now, here's another truth. Most people are too busy to help you. They're too busy waiting for someone else to save them. Most people are stuck in their own struggles because they too have been conditioned to believe that help is on the way. They're waiting for their sign, waiting for a miracle, waiting for a better moment, waiting for someone else to fix what they refused to confront. And if you stay in that same waiting loop, you'll look up one day and realize you spent your entire life on standby, hoping, wishing, waiting, wanting, begging for a breakthrough, praying for a rescue, expecting someone or something to shift on its own. But nothing will. No, I'm sorry. Not because you don't deserve it. My loves, you do. You've been holding on to a story that someone else will do for you what you was always meant to do for yourself. But now you're awake, my love. You are awake. So I want you to listen closely. You are the hero of you. At the same point, every woman reaches a crossroads, a moment where she has to decide, am I going to keep waiting for someone else to save me? Or am I going to become the woman who saves myself? Everything you want in the peace, the freedom, the reinvention, the healing, the clarity, the confidence is not sitting in someone else's hand. It's sitting in yours. And you don't need permission to change your life. You don't need validation to pursue what's calling you. You don't need someone to choose you to confirm that you are worthy. You are worthy. And your worthiness doesn't come from being selected. Your worthiness comes from choosing yourself. The minute you stop outsourcing your power, the minute you accept that no one is coming, my loves, you will become unstoppable. At first, the idea that no one is coming might feel heavy. And of course it does. You're human. But keep going. You're ready to start now. Messy, unprepared, unsecure, but move. And movement is the thing that shifts everything. That is where transformation begins. So, let me ask you something important. If you really truly believe that no one is coming to save you and that your life is entirely in your own hand, what are you going to do differently today? Would you finally stop delaying the life that you want? Would you finally stop shrinking? Would you finally stop dimming your light? Would you finally stop hoping someone else will see you and instead decide to see yourself? Most people live their entire life on defense, reacting instead of creating, hiding instead of deciding, waiting instead of acting. But what if you stop playing defense and start playing offense? What if you finally bet on yourself? Because here's the truth. Here is the truth. If no one else is controlling your life, that means you and only you are in control of it. And that's not something to fear. That is something to celebrate. When you take full ownership of your future, you become a force no one can interfere with. You become unshakable, unstoppable. You become yourself once again. So my love, save yourself because no one is coming. You was meant to choose yourself first. So choose yourself. Save yourself. Start now. Start today, as no one is coming. Seriously, no one. My name is Estella. This is Redefine Her World, where we rise together one brave step at a time. And if this message spoke to you, spoke to your heart, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with another woman who also needs this same reminder that you needed today. Thank you, my loves. Bye.